guess my spidey senses aren't quite as good as yours. Is Pawn going to be able to clear out these minions here under the turret, and Loveling going to clear out.
Loveling strikes back.
Yeah. Smite this, Learlove. Zhang, he's going to try and go for one as well. Another pink wall going to be removed as Pawn's coming around.
A little bit of a mistime there. No, you just keep on top of it. So they both get a ward each.
Yep.
Zhiyang, definitely the winner of that one, because his was pink.
That is true. A little bit of extra auto attacks needed as well to take that one down, as Pawn going to head back towards this mid lane, continuing to have quite a CS advantage, as these blue buffs are going to be respawning relatively soon as well.
And Dragon hasn't even been looked at yet, Atlas. It's 12
no
minutes into the game, one of the later ones, but even more surprising, a 2,000 gold lead has been collected for EDG in a very neutral early game. They picked up a couple of early kills. They've also got CS advantages in every lane except for bottom. Doing a fantastic job of, I guess, controlling this early game.
Yeah, and it seems like it's just off the back of, you know, Learlove picking up a few extra meaningful camps here at the same time. I mean, that has to be where some of that gold advantage is, because it just doesn't look like there should be 2,000 gold without any turrets going down, without any significant kill advantages here in these lanes.
Yeah, definitely agree with you, but OMG, they make the first move. They're starting up the Dragon. They're on top of a ward.
Destiny's so you think going to be available.
EDG might want to fight for this one.
Yeah, Learlove coming around. Absolute Zero, of course, is there, as Mako does have a stun primed as well. OMG, they are going to back away from this Dragon as going, heading towards the mid lane. Multiple Dragons are going to become versed about so far in this game, but
Zhiyang misses probably the biggest target on the map, so that's not great.
That is not ideal. Well, no, standing around here is Learlove going to head in and feed him the blue buff, as the Krog's going to be taken here by the OMG bottom lane. And you know, a Jinx with free farm, that is definitely a good thing here for OMG. So Uzi, of course, another fantastic player in order to have so much free time here in these lanes, does have a CS advantage here on the bottom side, but you have to think that the mid-game power spikes are going to be coming here for EDG, as, of course, Koro not going to be sort of the squishy horse that you can sometimes expect who builds the Trinity Force. He's going to have a Cinderhulk. He's going to be a monster. Yeah,
he certainly is, and with that skirmish, as a challenging smite come through, as a nice tornado, and Saf just help Learlove secure that first Dragon for his team. He's probably going to be able to dive on top of Uzi at this point anyway and take him off the map solo, so definitely have to respect what's coming through, especially if he gets any form of home guard teleport coming through there, as going once again just trying to be a nuisance on Shyvana. Yep. And if we saw anything out of yesterday's game, they go in.
Yeah, there's a massive tip as the Destiny comes through as well. Monsoon has been popped, but Uzi's the only target that they want. Either Storm tries to help out, but not going to find it. 5 members here on the bottom side, as Low is just going to get exploded. Learlove just tanked up that turret forever, and now Going's here to die as well, offering himself up as a sacrifice, and Pawn doesn't even die. What the heck? That looked like he should have certainly fallen down.
Yeah, the heal came through from Deft at the last moment to save the mid laner's life, and that is 3 for nothing. And a tower. Dragon had already fallen previously, and this early game is firmly in the hands of EDG.
Yeah, and Loveling was sort of milling about towards the top side of the map, but let's have a look at this again.
Yeah, so they just go super aggressive. Chompers wasn't hit by anyone, and they blow Uzi up. You think that's a bad gank. He has no mana, but all they needed was the gold card. Meanwhile, this is the cute part about it. That kill would have gone over to Learlove, but Koro pushes him off the fully charged Nunu ultimate to make sure that he doesn't. And actually, Koro picked up another kill, so he gets 2. Pawn stays alive in the end, and
that heal came through as the damage was being calculated from that turret. So it never went up to the health of being able to survive the turret. It looked ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I think that Def was weighing it in his mind. Do I want to save him? It is my summoner spell. He didn't ask for it.
Yeah, that's true. But he is, in the end, going to save his mid laner, who, of course, has 100% kill participation at this stage of the game. The 5 kills there. Only one of those kills actually going to himself, of course, that first blood, but has been able to facilitate a lot of the work done here, as he's actually opted for
Athene's Unholy Grail?
That's the one. I don't know how I forgot that name. It's my favorite item to build at the moment, but a lot of magic resist there in the mid lane.
Yeah, it certainly isn't. You have to respect it. Shyvana at this point of the game, all magic damage. Loveling, he's going to be magic damage for all of the game as well, not to mention Zhiyang there in the mid lane, so have to agree with the build. It's only really Uzi you have to worry about. You'll incidentally pick up of course, that Zhonya's Hourglass late game to deal with that. So I think that he's onto something with this build.
Yeah, and of course, if you lock in a gold card and then Destiny and you just use that on the Jinx, then you don't need to worry about any of the physical damage that's coming through because the Jinx is dead.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't think he can one-shot her with a gold card yet.
Oh, you know, but the rest of the team's going to be there.
Ah, okay.
You know? That was my thinking. That was my little plan that I had.
I like it.
It's not about me. It's not about my plan. Let's see whether that's what Pawn is considering. Is the Zap not going to find its target? And the blue card going to be there as well. Wild card going to snag Uzi there in the mid lane as Clearlove looking to blood boil him his way towards
going
the
very
OMG
aggressive.
lineup.
Meanwhile, Loveling is behind them. Doesn't look like he
here.
wants to get aggressive because Mako and Def, they're also in this mid lane. Loveling, he copped a snowball there somehow.
Yeah, Mako actually in a bit of trouble here. There's the Glacial Prison to come through. Mako gets deleted, but the Super Mega Death Rocket going wide. Destiny's here as Pawn looking for an opportunity to go in. Does land the gold card onto Uzi, but going there in the back line as Deft and Pawn getting zoned completely. This Dragon is an absolute monster. She ain't going to be able to clean up Deft. The double kill to come through. Koro now finds himself in a very uncomfortable position, and Clearlove just watches it all happen, and Xiang picks up a triple.
Yeah, but it was all off the back of a fantastic Sejuani ultimate coming through from Loveling. Nailing people, set up the layering of CC that we always talk about with the hyper carry Jinx, and then that massive dragon flying in on the back line. If anyone's going to love the current meta, Atlas, you feel it is going to be OMG's top laner. Going has been waiting for the carries to come back all season long.
And it's not even like, you don't need to be building a Vampiric Scepter on a Shyvana in general, but he's going to pick it up. Of course, just allows him to counter jungle without losing any health ever.
Yeah, exactly right. Also could go towards a Blade of the Ruined King to help him